I remove or block or banish and I repel all curses, hexes, and motherfucking spirits, all astral projecting, remove you being mirror spying, all spiritual spies trying to pry, blind them, block them, remove them out my energy. They do not have permission to spiritually spy on me, energetically or physically. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, people? You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or intentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry because you reap what you sow for body so low. So do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a thirsty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy ass. Leave the move for the ass visage. And go heal yourself. I smell gas, but it's not in my house. I smell gas. Somebody got a gas leak. May the God of vengeance now yield me in his place to punish the wicked for their disgrace. May the God of vengeance now shield me within his place and punish the wicked for their disgrace. May the God of vengeance now shield me within his place and punish the wicked for their disgrace. It is so, and so shall it be. The Most High protects me energetically, spiritually, physically. So go to be, and mentally, emotionally. So I'm tapping, I'm coming to tap in, you know. Coming to tap in. Since motherfuckers is throwing me some fucking soul over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it out. Not right. People, I'm having a problem with my tooth. Can't seem to get it to fit right. My tooth to fit right. I'm guessing you're gonna see me again without no tooth. Oh wow. It is what it is. So, collective, we about to tap in because we gonna tap in. Because I feel like we motherfuckers are gonna do something dumb. So, and I already feel something. I already feel from the moment I woke up. Motherfuckers been pulling on my energy. I have to get up and jump in the shower. So, I normally don't do that. Like, I don't get up and then take a bath. I normally take a shower before I go to bed. And if I gotta take a spiritual bath throughout the day because I'm doing something energetically, then I do that. But I normally don't wake up and take a shower. Only time I do that is when I know somebody's doing some spell work over me. Confirmation for Cyrus. What up, Tro? You gonna come or you gonna go? You a non-believer watching me? Exactly. Don't watch me if you a non-believer. You a non-believer racing against time? Because whatever you're doing is not working? Literally. They're literally non-believer, racing against time from something they did in the past. And they feeling naked and afraid because whatever they're doing is not working. So, you know what we gotta do? We gotta tap into the energy. And we're gonna see how, what, rotting from the inside, but it manipulative. Somebody's rotting from the inside. Whoever's in my energy is rotting from the inside. Confirmation with the car honk. Whoever's in my energy is rotting from the inside because of their guilty pleasures. An undivine masculine or feminine energy is rotting from the inside this month, March. We're in the month of March. Somebody's rotting from the inside out, and I'm protected from this energy. Yeah, murder for hire. So they try to. They're trying to block my throat chakra. But that's not gonna happen. So murder for hire. I'm hearing take. It's saying take the card. A dingbat energy, murder for hire. They sent a dingbat energy for a murder for hire. Look, no weapon form will prosper. Oh, they going outside. Because it's being traced back to them. And they being destroyed. Because they manipulated others. Now the karmics is trapped. And they're reaping karmic cycles. All I'm hearing is take. For me to take all those cards. That's the energy. This is the energy. A murder for hire. So that's the energy. That's who's in my energy. A murder for hire from a dingbat. So there's a dingbat energy that was hired to take me out. But there's no weapon form that will prosper against me. And this person or people are going outside. It's being traced back to them. This murder for hire is being traced back to these people. And this dingbat energy is being destroyed. No weapon form will prosper. They manipulate others to form weapons against me. Hold on. My card fell on the floor. So they manipulated others to come up against me, to murder for hire, to take me out. And now they're going outside. All these karmics is trapped. And they're reaping karmic cycles. That's the energy. So somebody's trying to take me out. A stupid, dumb, slow-ass, bitch or nigga. With their group of flunkies. With their group of fucking kindergarten dropouts. Because they fucking were lost from kindergarten. Motherfuckers are stuck in kindergarten. So y'all still on this? Y'all still on this trying to take me out? Shit. You still trying to take me out, but you can't? Oh, here we go. Somebody's... Anyway, let me shut up. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about Low. That's my next door neighbor that's been coming out in the readings. And now there's a lot of movement next door. That nigga was gone, disappeared, and now he's back. So let's see what's up. Let's see if he done some dumb shit. Let's see if my mailbox is open. Let's see if I get some mail and the nigga goes in my mailbox so I could expose him again. Let's see if he does some dumb shit. Let's see if this dumb motherfucker is in my energy still. Because if he is, he's still gonna come out. He's gonna come out. So before doing this reading, upstairs neighbors came out. What up, Tro? You staying or you going? She's going. He going. They don't know what to do. So murder for hire. This dingbat energy that cannot form any weapons against me. They going outside because it's being traced back to them. Look, they being destroyed because of a policy insurance fraud scam. They manipulated others to form weapons, but I'm undefeated. This father figure, somebody's father. Yeah, somebody did something in the past. Yeah, and now it's coming up in the current. Look, wow. Somebody did, they're reaping karmic start. I'm going to show you the fucking table right now. Look, current timeline. You've been upgraded, idiots. They in the panic room because measures are being taken. They hacking in the reverse. They no longer hacking. They can't hack. They unable to hack me. 11:55 as I said this. They're unable to hack me and they couldn't dim my light. We got fraud right in the bottom. Yeah, twisted story on an old spiritual OG. Okay, fraud, remember. Cast it out. Mind blown. Someone's travel plan have been impacted in my home community because they were unable to execution in the reverse, and they blaming you, but they blaming me, but they broke all types of laws. Confirmation with the car honk. An old school friend. Karmic couple. Confirmation. Beating their chest like King Kong when you a whole Caesar. Like, I'm a whole Caesar. I'm a Princess Fiona energy. Somebody's aging rapidly. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And they nervous because they attacked me out of spite. And now they getting blindsided. They getting defeated. Another one bites the dust. And their magic is rendered powerless because they made a bad investment. In January is in the reverse. There's files piling up on these people because they play games. Games was played. April, November. I'm seeing April, November. So these months could be significant. They were all up in my business. Trying to get some revenge. Because I have a healing spirit within me and around me. And I'm protected. And they was trying to sabotage me. This father energy coming out. Father related, father not related. So there's a father figure energy. And they're getting evicted. Because the signs can no longer be ignored. And everything is out of control. What they did to a light worker, me. This crazy energy vampire. That's in a false marriage. In the shadow. Uh-oh. They got unhealed trauma. And the tables have turned on this person. And now they out here playing victim. An informant is going through a bloodbath because they were very manipulative. An aunt related to me wants my blood to be freed. They don't have no goals. They lost all their power. These birds of a feather flock together. I'm high potential. And they underestimated me. Now they got themselves tangled up in a situation. Somebody snitched on a karmic woman. Snitch karmic woman. Or there's a karmic woman that's a snitch. Or there's a karmic woman that's either a karmic woman, somebody that was involved, is gonna snitch. Or they're about to snitch on this karmic woman. Yeah, they feeling naked and afraid right now. Yeah, anonymous tip. Somebody's about to snitch on somebody that was playing with my devices, trying to cause interference. And they've been backed into a corner. These circus clowns. They were paying people to do this. Transaction history. In childlike behavior, they need to act their age. And they were holding meetings. They was told to leave it alone, but they didn't. And now they up the creek river and all the water without a paddle. Because they unable, controlling in the reverse. They were unable to control anything. Controlling a controlling mother. So this could be this karmic woman that just lost time. It ran out of time. Racing against time, they ran out of time. They lost. For being a non-believer. On a revenant, which is me. One of the reigning, a small group of remaining people who have blind faith in God. It was wasted energy. They wasted a lot of energy. Yeah, peeping Tom, spying on me. They're doing hydromancy, but this water magic is not working. Hydromancy in the reverse. Yeah, they scheming. And somebody stinks. Swampy smell. They lost the grip of reality. Because endings is happening. Because they didn't listen in one ear out the other. And they were disloyal. They committed spiritual suicide. Because they were in a childhood energy. And now divine authority is in effect. Now they praying to God, but it's falling on deaf ears. Because they karmic. Now the rats is running. They have a black cloud over them. This dark worker that was sitting here doing love spells to try to control my free will. And I said that yesterday. I picked up on that yesterday. When I did my reading last night. Yeah. They try to change plans, but they still being exposed. Yeah, somebody's about to confess. There's about to be a confession on how they try to contain my gifts. And how they were paid to cause me harm. A bit the hand that fed them. A cousin. Confirmation with the sirens. This is going on now, presently. Yeah. This abuser is experiencing the wrath of God. Confirmation, car honk. And they're alone. So you got a dingbat energies. This father figure and a mother figure. Aunt energy. The mother figure could be the aunt energy. But either way, you got a karmic couple, a karmic man, and a karmic woman that came out all in this thing. But the two that came out definitely was the father. Father related and father unrelated came out. So this is definitely about a father figure, a father energy. Somebody that's a father. Somebody that's a father of something. A business maybe. All right. And this person basically hired people. Hired dingbat energy. So slow, dumb motherfuckers. Okay. Hired slow motherfuckers to basically take me out. And there's no weapon form that will prosper against me. Nothing that you do will prosper against me. And it says you're going out sad. I took all the cards back and I put reading the cards on the table. It literally says no weapon form will prosper and you're going out sad. Because everything is being traced back to you and you're being destroyed. Everybody that you manipulated others. So this father energy and everybody they manipulated, these karmics are trapped. And they reaping karmic cycles for trying to put this policy insurance scam on this thing on me. So you put a policy insurance on me and then you try to take me out for a policy insurance. You cannot take me out. You're not going to get this money. None of y'all are getting paid because this bitch is not going to die. This is something that you did in the past, and you're trying your best and your hardest to accomplish your goal, and it's not going to work. To the fact that you put people upstairs for me 6 years ago, 7 years ago, to spiritually attack me and drive me crazy, and that still didn't work. You got my next door neighbor to fucking harass me as well, follow me, and threaten my life. Motherfucker came in my house, now he going in my mailbox to try to what? I'm not scared of none of y'all. What the fuck you don't understand? That's why you run around like a chicken with a head loose, trying to intimidate a bitch that's not intimidated by not you, not anybody, especially now what the fuck is coming out in these readings. I laugh at the fuck that you sitting there trying to kill me. Every time I hear a reader talk about they're trying to take you out, I literally fucking start laughing. Because it's hilarious. It's funny to me. Because this is just reminding me of one of those movies where people are trying to travel back in time to take out the evil person, confirmation, before they become evil and destroy the world. But this time it's reversed. You trying to take out a divine being so they don't heal the world. That's what you're doing. So now it's just reversed. That's what it reminded me of. The movies of the time travelers that go travel back in time to try to take out the people so they don't destroy the world. But now it's just the opposite. It's just the reverse now. It's that now as motherfuckers is reversed. They flip mode the script. And now it's just the evil people that's trying to come after divine people so that they don't heal the world, that they don't change the world to a better place. That's basically what's going on. This is the movie theme, the movie plot that is going on in the tarot world. And I'm just one of those powerful ass people in the future that's probably gonna make shit happen. And they're trying to stop it from happening. And it's not going to happen. It literally says you're going outside. You and everybody that you manipulated. You all reaping karmic cycles for this policy insurance. This fraud scam that you did. And I'm the undefeated. You couldn't defeat me. This father energy. That they did something in the past. And now it's coming out in the current timeline. Literally, it's past life timeline. And then current timeline came out. So the past and the future and the present are colliding. So whoever did, whatever, and whoever did something to me in the past, and it doesn't even matter how far back in the past it happened, I ain't know about it now in this timeline because I've been upgrading you a bunch of idiots because you're still trying to take me out because you don't want me to know what you did and I already know. How are you still trying to take somebody out that already knows what you did? You put a policy insurance on me and then you try to kill me to claim on the money. That's the fucking secret. And then y'all all been doing shit, playing your part to make shit happen or to make sure shit happens and goes down the way y'all want. And the thing is, you probably didn't know that I was intuitive. Some of y'all probably knew I was and still did it. And some of y'all didn't know that I was. And now you fucked up. That's it. You're an idiot. You're idiots. You fucked up. That's it. You fucked up. It is what it is. Learn from your mistakes. That's it. Learn. Now you in the panic room. Because you know measures are being taken. Because you can no longer hacking in the reverse. You can no longer hack. You can't hack. You couldn't dim my light. You are non-believers. You didn't believe in me. That's your problem, not mine. So you still want to be in my energy. You still want to do this shit. You still trying to take me out and it's not going to happen. That's why you all going outside. Confirmation. The past is catching up to you. And there's no way you can run. There's no way you can fucking hide. There's nothing you can do. There's nobody you can hire. There's no spell work you can do. There's no bath you can take. There's no prayer to God because you're praying to the wrong God. So what God you praying to? Because that God you praying to ain't helping you. The devil ain't even gonna help you. Them demons is not helping you. Those spirit guys done fucking turned on you. Ancestors done left the motherfucking room. They ain't fucking with you neither. All your friends is turning on you, and you about to be snitched on. You're about to be snitched on if you haven't been snitched on already. If this is something that hasn't happened, it's going to happen. Because from what I'm getting, I make premonitions. My shit comes true. Whatever comes out on this table is what's going to happen. And then it can happen in 2.5 seconds. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen in 2 days. It can happen in 3 days. The future is literally the minute away. A minute away is the future. The next minute is the future. So every minute that passed by is the future. So this shit can literally happen in 5 minutes. That's the future. I want the bag for some reason. Well, I'm making my bag. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Heavy set. This is somebody that could be heavy set. Murder for hire. Nose itching. And sirens. Confirmation. Somebody, so the hitman could be somebody that's heavy set. My nose itching and the sirens came on. The name could, the letter could start with the letter A. I mean, the name could start with the letter A. This dingbat energy. You know what's funny? There's a name that always pops up. There's a name that always pops up when I put my hotspot on. The name is Angela, right? And I've been peeping it. I'm going to talk about it. There's a name that always pops up on the Wi-Fi when I put my hotspot on. And when I turn it off, it goes off too. Like, it goes off. So, I've been following the Wi-Fis that have been following me when I turn on my hotspot. So, I purposely put a message. I purposely put messages in my hotspot. So, the message on my hotspot, it says, "You're going to die," says the Most High. That's my hotspot name. They stalking me, right? So I send messages through the Wi-Fi name because I watch the Wi-Fi. I watch who comes online when I turn on my hotspot. And there's been two things that I've been noticing that have been popping up. And there was somebody that even answers back. There was one time I put, "You're gonna die fucking with me," and somebody put, "No me importa." Like they responded, "No me." I don't know if that's what their name is, but all I saw was "No me importa." So somebody don't care they're gonna die, that they fucking with me. Then you got one that put their name as Crazy Family. So they want me to know who they are. And I'm gonna talk about, so I know that's who you are. So they put in their names as Crazy Family. But there's there's two particular Wi-Fi spots that come on when I put my hotspot. And what's funny is that the letter A came on, and their name is Angela. It might be, and it said that they selling their ass for cash. So the murder for hire is somebody that has the letter A. Their name starts with the letter A. They heavy set and they sell their ass for cash. Confirmation with the car honk. Enemies defeated. They going outside and this enemy is defeated. I see red car, truck. They can have a red car, truck. So something is being traced back to this person. They can have a red car or truck. I said something about, yeah, red earlier the other day. Somebody could like the color red. Identity theft fraud. So they committed identity theft fraud. And they being destroyed. Ooh, see all those cards that came out? Too many. Therapy is needed. So therapy is needed, collective. Because they manipulated others. It says kidnap. They were trying to kidnap me, but these karmics is trapped. So somebody was trying to kidnap me. They was trying to have me kidnapped. Dark skin. This person could be dark skin. Heavy set. Dark skin with the letter A. And they sell that ass. They were out here bragging about a policy insurance. The audacity. Audacity, because I'm undefeated. So this person was out here bragging about a policy insurance. They were bragging. They going to jail. This father energy, literally, stepmom or steplaw, stepmother or in-law. So there was this father, past lifetime. Somebody that was connected to a stepmother, in-law or in-law, a father energy that's connected to the stepmom. A mother came out. So spiritual awakening. So yeah, current timeline. I'm currently having a spiritual awakening. Yes. And past lifetime, it says stepmom or in-law. So if this is a father related to me, this is my energy. If this is my father, okay, if this is my father, I haven't been feeling that, but maybe it is. Maybe they're ones that I'm not just really paying attention to. But whoever his father is, either mine or somebody else's, this has to do with an involvement with a female. That could be the karmic woman, the mother energy that came out. Somebody's stepmom, something, a noise happened. So I'm going to say, yeah, confirmation, whatever that noise was. Yeah, copy. You've been upgraded. Somebody's trying to copy your upgrade. She's trying to copy me. Somebody's trying to copy me. This stepmom-in-law or this mother lady, this person. Yeah, they idiots. They aggy right now. These people are aggravated because they're a bunch of idiots. Future story, panic room. So they're about to be in the panic room, future story. Like I said, future could be any time from now. Porn. Measures is being taken because of some porn. They sell that ass for cash. I don't know. Maybe they could have maybe they could have they did something with porn with me. Porn keeps coming out. Maybe they got me on some break-in, porn break-in, hacking. It literally lands on hacking. Measures being taken because of some porn. They got me out here with porn. Couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight because I'm happy. So measures is being taken because they got me out here. Confirmation. They got me out here with some porn. Unable to hack, break in. That's why I keep my camera. That's why I keep my camera covered. I put tape on my camera because I know they're watching me. So they got me out here with some porn shit, or they're the ones that's doing the porn and they putting my name on it. 3553, as I said that. Something's mirrored back. And it says they selling their ass for cash. So this dingbat energy is out here selling their ass for cash. They took my identity. They acting like they're me. And they're selling their ass for cash. So they're the ones that's out here really doing the porn shit. And then they saying that is me. Whoever this chick is, or this dude is, confirmation with the honking. So that's somebody murder for hire, nose itching, somebody that's heavy set with the letter A, that's selling their ass for cash, and they're defeated. They can have a wrecked car, truck. They stole my identity, committed some fraud, and they're being destroyed because they manipulated others. Now they all need therapy because they tried to kidnap me. Now these karmics is trapped. This dark skin ass person. They read me karmic cycles. They could all be dark skinned. They were out here bragging about this policy insurance, about this scam, this fraud that they committed. And they had the audacity because I'm undefeated. And now this father person, this father energy could be heavy set, and they're going to jail because of something they did with this stepmom or in-law in the past. Not everything is coming out in this current timeline because I'm having a spiritual awakening. I've been upgraded. They're trying to copy me. And they're idiots that are aggravated. In the panic room, future story. This is a future story. They're going to jail. Measures are being taken because they have me out here like if I sell my ass. They have confirmation. They have me out here like if I do porn. They were breaking in and trying to hack into my system, my energy, my computer, my home. But hacking, they couldn't break in. And they couldn't dim my light, so they were trying to dim my light. Now they want to fight me because I'm happy. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a feeling. Somebody's watching me, trying to siphon from me, and I'm about to pick up a deck and read that energy. Let's see how fast they go. They're about to run. Who is in my energy trying to... Yeah, somebody's on a fake profile. Told you. I'm going to know that you're watching me from a fake profile and multiple accounts. You're not creative. This came out in the reverse. Expand your mind. Be creative. Do something new. You're doing the same shit over and over. You're not doing anything new. You're watching me from a fake profile doing the same shit over and over again. You're not doing anything new. You're not expanding your mind. You're not expanding your horizons. You keep doing the same shit on repeat. Hey, Tro. What else they doing right now? They doing a death binding sex ritual spell. So you trying to do a death spell? You trying to do a binding ritual? Look, they left. Yo, they left so fast. It's not even funny. I'm gonna get a camera to record me, okay, I'm gonna do a screen record. Well, y'all not know I'm screen recording, so I can record it so y'all can really see the views of when I'm talking, when they come and they go. Because this person that was sitting there watching me trying to cipher for me was trying to do a binding spell, and as soon as that shit came out, that person left. Yo, stop trying to come in my energy thinking that I can be quick with it. That the spirit is not gonna let me know what you're fucking doing right then and there. Stop thinking that I'm not tapped in. Stop thinking that the spirit don't speak to me. Stop thinking that there's nothing in my house with me. Stop thinking that my people that you can't see, that I can't see, are not in your energy watching you over your shoulder like, yeah, what are you about to do now? Because we about to tell her. Confirmation with the fucking sirens. And the honking. You think it's a game. It's not a game up in these fucking streets. And not in my energy. Look at that. That's the deck. You spiritually kicking ass. You back again? This was a test. And you failed. This was a test. And you failed. Spiritually kicking ass. You're getting your ass spiritually kicked. Because I'm not alone in this fight. Confirmation. You hear that, right? You hear the confirmations, right? Right after it says, I'm not alone in this fight. Stop thinking that you could come in here trying to siphon my energy while I'm doing a reading and you're going to get some type of energy to boost up your whatever. No, you're not. Every time you try to siphon me, you're going to get sick. The more you siphon from me, you're going to die. I'm going to keep saying this loud and proud. Astral projecting in your space, sending monitoring spirits. Look, this is what you're doing. You're going to get sick and die because I'm a winner. I've won. I'm victorious. And you're afraid. You're shook. You're terrified because you're going to jail. It's not in your favor. Aries energy. Emperor. I've been gifted since birth. I'm magical. Look, this brother, father, uncle, boyfriend energy. Father, 3 times. This is some type of father energy, father figure. Somebody's a father, something. Somebody, yeah, they just using me for my energy. You cannot have it, it's mine. You not good. You can't be trusted. You an energy vampire. You a soul sucker. Yeah, you lost and confused. You doing mirror magic and you're spying. But I'm already healed. Happy times for me. Too bad. You a chump ass clown. Confirmation. Bye. You a chump ass clown and you were warned about this stolen money, inheritance, asset, and home. You were warned not to do it, not to take it. This brother, father, uncle, boyfriend, they were warned not to take it. Now they need to pray. Now they're trying to pray, repent, ask for forgiveness. It's falling on deaf ears, like I said. Yeah. Look, again, they selling their ass for cash. Somebody's selling their ass for cash. Somebody don't got no money. Because they thought they were so clever. They thought they were so clever, so smart. They thought they were a motherfucking genius. They on social media. Like I said, multiple accounts watching. They're watching because I'm famous or I'm about to be. That came out before, but I didn't take it. Then it came out again. Yeah, blessings is coming for me. Yep. And they lost the battle. Let's see how they feeling, collective. They feeling dumbfounded. They feeling dumb. They outraged. They appalled. They're defeated. Enemies, they literally lands on enemy defeated. Defeated lands on enemies defeated. They're in grief. They sitting in darkness. Because what they did is they are reject. They angry. Confirmation sirens. Yeah, they annoyed. They're in shock. They're speechless. And they're overwhelmed. Because they're going to jail. Yeah, torment and irritation. Suffering. This is basically how they feeling. Let me get a few more. I got another row I didn't realize. You got numb. So they feeling numb. Because they were dishonest. Dishonesty. Yeah, perplexed. So they're confused. These illusions are in the reverse. Yeah. Torment. They were unable to torment me. Somebody purposely. What time is it? Yeah. That you see what's going on? That's being done on purpose. Because they know I'm on camera. So we got some gang stalking going on here. Yeah, man. So these people, they going outside for trying to come for me. Because look, testament. There's a testament. Something presented in the support of truth or accuracy of a claim. Evidence, proof, testimony, documentation, a testimonial, witness, confirmation, a validation, a corroboration, a demonstration, a manifestation, a verification, an identification, authentication. Something has been identified, authenticated to be the truth. These people have been to be found liars, and the truth has been revealed. Testament with confession, with anonymous tip and snitch. Someone knows the truth, is telling the truth, and is telling on these people. If it's not me that's talking to me and telling my story, there's somebody else that is snitching on them. Confirmation with the fucking sirens. For the adversity that they were causing. This maneuver. That there was the adversity, this move that they were trying to make. But you got assault in the reverse. They were unable to assault me. They were unable to attack me, whether it was sexually or violently, because assault has rape, sexual assault, or also rape, strike, or violence. And it says kidnap. That came out. They were unable to do this to me. You ain't kidnapping nobody. You ain't putting your hands on me in any way, shape, or form. You ain't doing shit, bitch. Synchronicities. Because I paid attention to the signs. Protocol. And accept the way of conducting one's given situation. A pre-established method of confirmation of carrying a task, especially a scientific or medical one. Yeah, somebody was scheming. allegations in the reverse. Whatever allegations they were talking, whatever they were, this porn shit, being, and dishonesty lands on that. Measures are being taken with this porn shit because they were dishonest. They have me out here. Like if I sell my ass and nobody sells my ass, I don't sell my ass. I'm sorry. I know my worth, baby. I ain't never sold my ass, not when I was young, and I ain't never sell my ass now. So someone out here pretending to be me, selling their ass, trying to tarnish my name because they stole my identity. These allegations in the reverse is being rejected. Your scheme to have me out here looking like I sell my ass, to have me out here like I'm karmic, confirmation, you can't. For God's sakes, I'm out here on camera with my foot without my tooth. That's hard for me to do. It took me a long time to fucking be like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on the camera without my tooth because there's nothing vain about me. There's no vain bone about me. And if I'm confident in myself, if I'm really confident in myself, and I know I'm the motherfucking bomb, then a tooth missing is not going to make me feel anyway. Confirmation. So you out here making it seem like I'm bougie, I'm about my looks, I'm about money, and I sell my ass, and I'm using people online and manipulating people. One, I don't make money doing this. I don't go nowhere to sell my ass. Confirmation. There's nothing vain about me because I bitch don't wear name brand. And I'm sitting in the front of the camera with my tooth missing. In my fucking hair wrap and no bra. You're mad. Yeah, I'm in my prime, baby. Yes, I am. I'm going on 43. I don't even know how old I am. I'm 42, 43. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my early 40s. I'm in my prime, baby. I'm in my prime. Yeah, this was a conspiracy. A group of people that have a secret handshake, a mafia, a network, a cabal, a coven. Okay? Yeah, these people are shocked that I have guardians around me and that I'm being released from whatever the fuck that they were doing. Guardian release. They speechless. They in shock. Yeah, Monopoly. They was trying to take over me, take over my business. They aggy, they overwhelmed. They was trying to do some hostile takeover, Monopoly. They was trying to take over my shit. They was trying to control my product or services. Something like a phenomenon. Yeah, they pressed. They pressed, collective. They mad that they were unable to control my service, my product, my company, my business, me. Motherfuckers be thinking they God. You're not God. Sorry to disappoint you. Sorry, not sorry. You were unable to torment me. Oh my God. That's so sad. You're a fraud. Look, fraud wants to come out. So sad. It's so sad that you're a fraud. It sucks to be you, huh? You paralyzed. You unhappy. That this mirage, this illusion is not working out. Because you're a cheat. You're a cheater. Confirmation with the sirens. I'm telling you. You're mad. Nobody cares. Exactly. Confirmation. We don't care. Spirit don't care that you're mad. We don't give a fuck. Be mad. Be mad. More confirmation. Be mad, motherfucker. Be mad. More confirmation. Like I said. Be mad. We don't care. What you gonna do? Huff and puff and blow houses down? You can't blow shit down. You blowing your own house down, stupid. You huffing and puffing and you blowing. And you blowing your own house down. You blowing your own foundation down. You turning your own foundation in the reverse. You tearing that own ass apart. You doing it to yourself. You doing it to yourself. Straighten my wrap. This is my crown. Let's straighten it because, you know, you was trying to unhinge the shit, but it ain't going nowhere. You know, my crown stays right there on my head. It ain't going nowhere. You got problems. You don't want to solve them. You in the Ten of Swords. Look it. You over here sending me 10 of Swords, and I'm over here laughing. You got 10. You over here sending me the 10 of Swords, and I'm chilling like, yeah. I still keep it pushing through them 10 of Swords. And what happened was what? Them 10 of Swords didn't do nothing. You put 10 swords in my back, and I took it out one by one. I said, whoop. Here you go back to sender. Back to sender. Now you in the 5 of coins. Because I'm taking them swords and I'm eating them and it got you in the 5 of pentacles. So you over here with the 10 swords in my back and you over here in the 5 of pentacles. So I got 10 swords in my back, but you in the 5 of pentacles. Having a tower, motherfucker. Having a tower. You got 10 swords in my back. You over here in poverty. In the 5 of pentacles. Having towers. Yeah, you in the 5 of pentacles having towers, and I got 10 swords in my back. I did this all with swords in my back. Now this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Are they trying to have me in reverse? Yeah, no. Queen of Cups is in reverse. They're not getting no news. Page of Cups in the reverse. They getting bad news. They not getting this. Yeah, their world is in the reverse. I said they're reaping karmic cycles. 4 swords because they put to rest. I'm trying to shuffle the cards and it's coming out. King of Wands energy, world is in the reverse. There's a King of Wands, world is in the reverse. They got to repeat cycles. That's confirmation where repeating cycles literally came out here. The world in reverse wants to keep coming out. Repeat karmic cycles. This is what the world is in reverse. This is just a confirmation. They will be reaping and repeating karmic cycles. Like I said, they huffed and they puffed and they put their own foundation in reverse. Page of Cups getting bad news. It keeps coming out and I shuffled the deck. They in the 5 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I'm getting a new beginning. I'm not even fast changes. And not in a good way for this person. 5 of Cups. They sick, desolate, overwhelmed, burdened. No marriage, no nothing. No harmony. And 5 of Pentacles, homeless, sick, money troubles. 5-5, fast changes. Something's happening fast. Their world is about to be flipped upside down fast. Bad news for them. They're not getting this money, this offer, whatever. Yeah, 2 of Wands. They twisted up. They twisted in the pickle. They twisted like a pickle. Twisted in the pickle. They twisted, angled up in a situation. 5 of Cups keeps coming out. Ooh, and they got them sick. Oh, wow. You want to know what came out? Judgment. And don't that look like Abraham Lincoln? Isn't Abraham Lincoln on the $5 bill? That look like Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln is on a $5 bill. Look, I said, I just put the deck. I said Abraham Lincoln on a $5 bill. What we came out? Oh, Five of Cups and Temperance in the reverse. Page of Wands, High Priestess in the reverse. Rival enemy, High Priestess. Wow. Wow. Ten of Swords collective. This Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Because they were trying to harvest off of me. Seven of Cups. They thought they had options. Yeah, but now they're being put to death. And then Nine of Cups is in the reverse. Confirmation card home. So, homegirl, you want to keep watching me? Use the Star in the reverse. The Devil. Use the Hangman. And your Four of Wands is in the reverse. You hear that, right? Nothing but confirmations after confirmations. Queen of Coins in the reverse. They're juggling Two of Coins. The Lovers in the reverse. A Six of Swords in the reverse. They're unable to travel. They're in the Ten of Wands. This Page of Swords is spying. Yeah, they're under judgment. Because I'm having a victory. I'm in this King of Cups energy. I'm that Penguin energy. Seven of Cups. I have many options. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody couldn't come in swiftly to do anything. Yeah, the Star in the reverse as I split the deck. They're in the reverse. You want me to read you? Because you keep coming back in my energy. Now you're trying to block my throat chakra. Do you want me to pick up another deck and see what comes out for you again? Because you know you weak ass bitch. You keep coming in and watch me. You can't do shit. So what? You trying to do another binding ritual? You want your dirty laundry to be aired? You committing a white collar crime? You trying to slow my progress and delay me? You trying to put me on hold? Yeah. You were experienced or raised around anger, domestic violence, abuse, and you watched your parents get abused? So you're trying to abuse me? Something happened during the holidays? So something happened to you during the holidays? Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day? So you grew up around this? So something happened to them around the holidays? This person is trying to register themselves under a fake hospital registration. So this person is doing a fake hospital admission. They're trying to plead insanity in a court case. My spirit says you watch too much Law and Order. Confirmation. That's this person's favorite show. How to Get Away with Murder and Law and Order. Has this person watched this show on repeat? How to Get Away with Murder and Law and Order. CSI. Confirmation. They were found in the trap house. The truth shall set you free. Be honest and speak truth. Healed mind, body, and soul completely. So I healed my mind, my body, and my soul. I'm in control. You are about to be in the spotlight. I'm about to be in the spotlight. An Aquarius male is involved. Somebody younger than me, an unknown person. This person needs to appreciate the little things in life and make everything count. Or this is what I do. I appreciate the little things and I make everything count. Balance your feminine and masculine energy. I have a balanced feminine and masculine energy. Yes. And these readings, I be coming out like a masculine. A mother raped her own son because he looks exactly like his father. Incest, unwanted touch. This could be that experience and was raised around abuse. Experienced or was raised around anger and the domestic violence, abuse. Watch parents get abused. Somebody grew up in a domestic household. Somebody grew up in a sexual abusive household. Somebody's parents raped them. This is not the first time this come out. This came out in a recent reading too. That this person that's attacking me was raped, sexually abused by their mother or their father. And this was an ongoing thing. This was a relationship. The parent had a relationship with her child. I'm not even going to lie. That makes me want to cry. But that still doesn't give anybody an excuse to come after me because of your life that you lived. At the end of the day, it's no excuse for your attacks on me. There is no excuse why you're attacking me, and there is no excuse for it. At the end of the day, it's because you're jealous, you're envious, you envy something about me that you do not possess in yourself. And you feel the need that you have to take somebody else because you were unable to heal from your past, your trauma. But your past and your trauma don't have nothing to do with me. I'm not in that story. I'm not in that picture. But you want to make me your punching bag. I'm not your fucking punching bag. I'm sorry. I'm not. And you're not going to keep abusing me because you're unhealed. You're not going to keep abusing me because your parents abused you. You're not going to keep abusing me because you were sexually abused by your parents. You're not going to keep abusing me because your parents committed incest with you. You're not going to be doing that. You're not going to be putting your trauma on me for what your parents did to you. That's not what happened to me, so I will not be taking that trauma. My parents didn't sexually assault me. My parents didn't sexually abuse me, and I will not be taking that trauma. That's something for you to figure out and for you to heal. Confirmation with the sirens. You're angry at the world because of what happened to you. You know how many fucking people have been raped? Do you know how many? You act like you're the fucking only one out here in this fucking world that has fucking been tormented and tortured and raped like that. This is not unusual to happen. Unfortunately, it's sad to say, this is a very common thing that happens where a parent does this to the child. And it's sad and fucked up that you were the one of many that got afflicted this way. But this was not supposed to turn you into the person that you are now. You were supposed to overcome this. You were supposed to find a way to overcome this, to make you a stronger person, so that you could be able to share your story in the future and help people who have been raped. That was your purpose, you stupid, dumb individual. So, you mad that you got raped, you didn't heal, and you were unable to fulfill your purpose in helping healing other people that also got raped. You failed your purpose because you couldn't heal. You want to be like me, you copying me. I healed from whatever the fuck I went through. This is why I'm able to talk and help somebody else. So you're mad because you were unable to heal from your shit. And it's to the point where I'm on an insensitive shit where I don't care now if you were raped by your mother or your father. I don't give a fuck about what trauma you had. Now I don't care because you're trying murder for hire. You're trying to take my life because of it. And I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with your fucking life growing up. But you're trying to make me your punching bag for your trauma that you were unable to heal from. And then you're trying to drag everybody else in your bullshit because you're unhealed because of your trauma. So you're projecting all your shit on me and everybody because you don't want to deal with your shit. You want everybody else to suffer for it. No. That's not happening. Anyway, where we at? I'm already an hour in and I'm not going to pull no more. I already put about a bunch of different decks. But I had to jump online and read my energy because I felt motherfuckers pulling on me. So, and this has to do with this father figure, bitch ass motherfucker. This father energy that keeps coming out, whether it's my father, somebody else's father, old school friend's father. Confirmation. It's a father figure and their little minions that he manipulated. To come for me, and they all being destroyed and about to all go down sad, trapped in the trap house, in a panic room because measures is being taken for them trying to trash my name, like if I fucking sell my ass or if I do porn. For stealing my identity, trying to make me look karmic, confirmation, and trying to make it seem like I do porn out in these streets. I am very... Anyway. There ain't no way in hell I'm doing porn. I'm still self-conscious about my body. In certain aspects of my body. There ain't no way I'm fucking putting myself out there like that. And not purposely. Not freely me doing it. Fuck out of here. I might be confident But the motherfucker still got issues that they still feel they could work on. And that's anybody. But a bitch is still a confident bitch. I'm sitting in the fucking camera without my tooth. That's how confident. That's how I know I'm still fly. My looks don't make me. My looks don't break me. My looks don't put money in my pocket. My hard work, my head, my brain does. What I got in here does right here. That's what puts money in my pocket. Not these bitches that be giving head. Bitches is out here giving head to make a living. No offense. But yeah, I'm judging. Because there's so many ways a bitch can make money that they don't got to violate themselves to a man that ain't worth shit. That's over there just to use them. They don't give a fuck about y'all. They paying you to see that body. They paying you so that you could use your body. Unless you're using your body for some art, you painting something on that bitch, then that's the only form of art you should be doing. Maybe dancing. Dancing is art. So strippers, okay, I give it to you. I ain't gonna knock the strippers because stripper is a form of art. It's dancing. But once you pass that shit and you start opening your legs and sucking dick after being a stripper and just dancing, that's when you're not an artist anymore. You're just a straight slut and a hoe. You have the art for sucking dick and giving head. Stubborn and death becomes dumb. They got having problems in the judicial system and they on borrowed time. The spirit is walking amongst us. For this necromancy they were doing. And the devil is sick for playing dumbass tricks. Yeah. They were calling on the devil. They were calling on demons. Playing with, rebelling and challenging authority. For money. Transaction history. I bet you there's another reader right now. I bet you there's another reader right now doing a live while I'm doing a live trying to read on my energy. Because some of these people, they don't have no lives and they don't be tax fraud for tax. They don't have no life and they in too deep. Trying to pick up on my energy, trying to read me. They come and watch me, sit here for a little bit, and then they go on their channel and then they do a reading. That's about to be over. If the Most High is not giving you the messages without you watching me, then you ain't a reader. If you cannot pick up on my energy before putting on that YouTube channel and playing my video while I'm live, then you're not a reader. If you gotta pull cards on me for your channel to get some views, then you are not a reader. You have no story. You're not getting the messages. You're not getting the downloads. You're not getting the messages. So what you're doing is you're trying to pick up on somebody else's energy and read their energy, and it's not going to work for you neither. I'm telling you right now, all y'all readers that watch me, that are trying to pick up on my energy to have some type of reading for your channel, you're going to lose your channel. You won't be getting views, and your channel won't be getting monetized off of my back. Yeah, you're going to get an undesired outcome, like I said. It's about to be an undecided outcome. Look, and you're going to get casted out. I speaks no lie. I speaks the truth. I just said it. You continue to watch me and think that you're going to get some views or monetize your channel off of trying to read my energy or my story. That's not going to happen. You're going to have an undesired outcome and you're going to get casted out. I said you're going to lose your channel. Fuck the views. You're going to lose your channel. If you coming in here to watch me, to jump on your channel, to then to try to do a reading because you can't pick up on no energy, you're going to have an undesired outcome and you're going to get casted out and you're going to lose your channel. Look how fast this person left. Confirmation with the sirens. It's over of y'all doing that. It's over y'all doing that. Rebellion and challenging authority is over. Y'all doing that. Files is piling up on y'all. It's over. Y'all doing that. trying to have me replaced. It's over of y'all doing that. You can't replace me. Now you're being humiliated. You can't be me. Stop trying to be me. You sound stupid. You look stupid trying to be me. Confirmation. I'm going to get the good news. It's over for you. Moon magic rituals left a big mess. They trying to clean up traces, evidence left behind. A karmic family is leaving evidence of their rituals and moon magic. A lot of miscommunication going on. Somebody's in remorse now because you reap what you fucking sow because it's over. Love spell. Again, I picked this up yesterday. Trying to control my free will. You cannot. And you lost time. Racing against time in the reverse. A cousin. Not related. Don't matter if it's related or related at this point. Yeah, made a bad investment. They didn't have no blind faith. It was in the reverse. And now they don't know what's going to happen. This blind wild card unknown. They don't know what's going to happen. Because it's over. Yeah, this person lives in my vicinity. They live around me. I just heard a car honk. This person lives around me. And they were trying to contain my gifts. But I'm protected. So they can't do that. They're getting evicted. And they in the panic room. Yeah, this aunt, cousin, this devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed. So they got karma. Because they wanted to join the hate crowd. Because they didn't have no goals. Yeah, upstairs neighbors. So the upstairs neighbors wanted to join the hate crowd because they don't have no goals. They wanted my blood to be freed. And they lost all their power. Attacking Cinderella energy. I'm in Cinderella energy. And look, they're about to get raided. Because they collaborated with others. And I'm being liberated. Yeah, they about to piss themselves. Because they did this for some type of opportunities. And they're remote viewing me. And they lost in the fog. So this upstairs neighbors come out after at the end of this at the end. Yeah, they do it moon magic at the end of this reading because I'm about to end this. Yeah, childhood trauma. They also dealing with childhood trauma. And they were in a competition with me. The hunger came. Trying to take me out. Murder for hire. They could have been the murder for hire. Well, they not could have. They were the murder for hire. Spiritual. Trying to compete and they can't. Yeah, for my hidden path and purpose. I saw Rapunzel, so they wanted me locked in a tower. Yeah, but I'm getting justice. Yeah, my heirloom, so I'm getting my inheritance, my heirloom. I'm getting justice. They were trying to come after my inheritance, my heirloom. Yeah, it's the end of the road for them. These Uncle Tom ass motherfuckers that like to kiss ass. Yeah, their marriage. Somebody's marriage is powerless and rendered useless, but their magic is rendered powerless. They don't got no magic. Yeah, a lot of mental manipulation. Yeah, they got problems with the federal law now. And like I said, moon magic rituals left a big mess and they're trying to clean them up. But it's being traces is left behind. It's being traced back to them. And they're being humiliated. Because they attacked a spiritual OG. Trying to twist the story, twist the stories. And now they're getting casted out. So your collective, yeah, they're imagining their own endings and funeral. A karmic man, this father energy. Yeah, it's been made a public display. That's why they're being humiliated. That they were rebelling and challenging authority. And they in denial now. That people lost their respect. Sirens, confirmation. Yeah, they plans failed. Trying to replace me. They're having an undesired outcome. Yeah, they nasty. So yeah, that's the energy. This father energy is having undesired outcome with the people that he manipulated. So that's what's going on in my energy collective. They don't want to stop. They don't want to stop. Yeah. And upstairs neighbors wanted to join the hate crowd. So they getting karma too. Collective peace. I'll be back with another reading. I might do a collective energy reading. We'll see how I feel. But right now, I gotta go eat something because I'm hungry. So peace out. Peace out.